Hello everyone, it is I, the infamous Draco News Studios, coming to you with a toy review. A long way to the one, I'm pretty sure you have all been waiting for this one. And it is a sequel to my unboxing video, and it is of the well, in case you haven't noticed, this cover piece that was on the box. Don't give us a shout about the box. That wasn't good for storage. Anyways, here's the Neca Shin Godzilla. He's got a piece of fuzz. Get. There we go. Yeah, but here is the awesome, long-awaited Neca Shin Godzilla. I have to admit, this is probably one of my favorite waves, my favorite version of Godzilla, and also of these recent Godzilla waves. I have heard rumors that they are going to be working on a Rodan and a King Ghidorah. If they do, that's awesome. I don't really care which one they go for. Whereas make it a good stylized figure, and I will buy it. I would personally love to have a posable King Ghidorah, because King Ghidorah is one of my favorites. Anyways, here he is, the Neca Shin Godzilla. Again, probably either, in your view, either the best or the worst. I personally think he's one of the best. My only gripe, real quick gripes, is the head is a little on the thin side, even because in the movie he had a very bulky head. And it's a little, it's not the fact that it's too long, it's the fact that it's a little on the narrow side. Yeah, and it's a bit too long, but mostly because of this joint in the head. We can see everything. I'm sorry, I had to do that. Anyways, also this will give me my opportunity to talk about my thoughts on the design of this Godzilla. I personally think it's a good design. He looks like a mixed breed between the original and the Heisei, with a very burnt, zombified look to him, which looks so creepy. Which I really like, because I mean, first of all, this guy ain't got a tongue. He's just got this. I ain't gonna say it. You guys can write it down in the comments. Another thing to note is I did add some few tweaks to mine, like I painted the spines. I painted a little in the cracks with the red to help it stand out more. And of course the tip of the tail. So yeah, but back to my opinions on the design. I think it's again a very good look for Godzilla. Because guys, not all the Godzillas are going to look the same. Some are going to be different from others, and I'm pretty sure you guys could understand that. If you don't, well, then you're one of those people that just can't accept changes. Life ain't going to stay the same. Character looks ain't going to stay the same. So time to get used to it, fellas. Time to get used to it, people. Anyways. Okay, detail. Detail on this guy, minus the head, is gorgeous. I am absolutely loving this guy and how he looks. He looks like just how he did in the movie, of course, minus the head. I mean, he had a pretty bulky head on him. But I know why they did it, because people bitched and whined about the original, with the original head. Personally, again, I would prefer that head over this one, mostly because it just looks like how he did. He had, yeah, very bulky, very muscular face to him. And it was kind of on the fat side too. And got the nice little ridges and every bit of the tail. The tip of the tail is inaccurate, but I prefer it being that way because, guys, it is very disturbing. Trust me. Do not. If you want to look it up, just look up Shin Godzilla's tail, and you'll know what I mean. It is uncomfortably disturbing to look at. Because it just looks like he's got like a freaking face on the tip of his tail, and it looks very creepy. Yeah. I personally don't mind him having small arms. Honestly, I don't. It's basically kind of like a throwback to the original, which I don't mind. I like it. He's got these freaking huge thunder thighs. I mean, in the movie, whenever this guy took steps, it wasn't just like pow. It was like pow, like ground shaking thumps. I ain't gonna shake the camera. No, that make you guys nauseous. I know that won't make you guys nauseous. No. 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 Okay, enough of that. The teeth are very nicely painted. I like how they have like a nice little bone color to them. Let's see if you can. There we go. You guys can see it now. Also, I like the paint on the claws, on the toenails. And I also like how they kind of protrude upwards instead of outward. I think that's a very good look. Let's get 2014 out here and show him his feet. And show him the toes. Show him Spandicum Goji toes. No, I'm just kidding. Well, actually he does, but yeah. And toe fish. But yeah, you see how the toes kind of like how it kind of folds outward like that. Well, this one it kind of curves upward, which I really like. I think that's a very good look. Plus, he's got these freaking huge, very big toes. Now, originally he would have about like 1, 2 up there, but he doesn't have it on this figure. But that's fine. That's just little minor details. I'm pretty sure someone could take some. You could just take some A's of Parsi sculpt and sculpt them in there and everything, and Bobby Boom done. Paint job, way better than the SH martial arts in my opinion. You guys may have your arguments, but trust me, but we can all agree that the paint job in the SH martial arts sucks. That is a fact, because the paint was sloppily painted and put on. This guy though, yeah, you can see that he's got the very nice paint on his face. I think they got right with the paint on this guy. He's got like all these little red dot, every little crack, every little crevice is painted. Like here, on the arms, he's got little paint and everything. They even painted the lines in the tail correctly. He's a little smudged, little paint bleeds, but hey, it's better than nothing. Got on that side and everything. So yeah, this is Neca's probably most well done on the Godzillas. And of course, as you can see, he is based on, well, I guess that's kind of a paint bleed, but whatever. I still love this figure. I mean, they even add like the muscles in the mouth. They even painted the tip of the mouth and the inside. So yeah, way to go, Neca. Come on, guys, let's give Neca a good round of applause for adding the very awesome looking deep paint on this guy. Now for articulation, mouth, as you saw, can open and close, just like that. It can go out a little more, but then this part here will kind of cut off, so, you know. And as you saw, his head can fully rotate 360, no problem. His neck is a little on, there we go. It's on the ball joint, so you can turn like this. He can only look that far up, but he can look pretty good down. So you can basically remake the scene wherever he's breathing his atomic breath, and he's basically just like going all "fuck you" style on the military and everything. His hands can, on ball joints, go that far out, this far in. Can't really go up because this piece here. But he could go pretty good back, like that. But why would you? He's got a nice hinge to his, this one's a little, okay, there we go. He can go out like that, swivel. He's got a swivel and a hinge in his hand. This is a quality control that mine came out like. I don't know why it looked like that, but that is to be expected with Neca. But what are you gonna do? He basically looks like he's having a freaking hand spasm. This hand looks good. Can swivel just fine. He can go. His upper torso is on the ball joint. Swivel. I've seen it go 360, but again, I don't want to break. I want to break this thing. Plus, he's also got some. He's got weight to him. Trust me. He can go. His legs can go up this far, but do be careful. There we go. Yeah. Okay, yeah, he could go 360. He can go that far out, this far in, so you can get some good walking animation. He's got a hinge in the knee. You can swivel that much, go that far out, and he's got a swivel in his he's got a hinge swivel in his foot. Same here with this one. Okay. Yeah, you want to be careful in how the legs kind of bend, but you kind of get the idea. He's got quite a few joints at the tail. Of course, this one can move 360 because, I mean, it's loose as hell. I mean, it's not like loose like Gyro Productions Shin Godzilla. That one was pretty bad. It was just like this piece and this piece was stupidly loose. I mean, luckily for mine didn't come out like that, but it's still pretty loose. But that's because of all the joints and the weight that's on this figure. I would suggest that if you're packing this guy up, separate the tail pieces. Like, separate it from here. Like, just segment it very carefully, and then put the pieces in bags, and then put this big boy in the bag, in 2 separate bags, and he should be fine. He's got ball joint here, ball joint here, but then it cuts to a swivel. I mean, not swivel, a bendy wire. So do be mindful of that. You do not want to there's a freaking man in the room. Oh my god, I hate these things. There we go. Got it. Anyways, size comparison. Yay, size comparison. Here he is with Neca's 2014. Let's see this so. Yeah, this'll work. Yeah, this can work. This works right here. I mean, some people say like he's 110 or 350. I go with 350 because that's how I kind of see it. And he is 400, so he should probably be a little taller, like probably like up to here. But aside from that, everything's pretty good. It's pretty accurate. You can still make it work. He's big. I mean, he's tall enough where it can still work. So don't be afraid if he's not completely accurate. Yeah, you could kind of do it like that, and that'll work just fine. Also, of course, I painted the belly and, of course, the tail. Mostly because I just wanted the detail to stand out more. This guy is also one of my absolute favorites. And finally, rarity. Well, first of all, he's not rare. Trust me, guys. He's still fresh off the shelves, kind of deal. I mean, he just got released last month, so he's a easy grab. If you could, I would recommend going to Toys R Us to find him, because that's where I got mine. So yeah, I do recommend getting him. If you can't get the SH Martial Arts and if you don't want to get the Bandai, then this one is a good one to go for. And also, final verdict. I'm going to give this guy a 8 out of 10. An 8 because, I mean, I do have some problems with, I do wish that the head was a little thicker. The eyes are not supposed to look forward. They're supposed to kind of look down, kind of like a 1954 did. But aside from that, pretty good figure. I do recommend getting him. But again, if you do have some black paint, I do recommend that you paint the spines, because you don't know if you're going to get one that has less paint or too much paint. So yeah, I highly recommend him to anyone that if you like the movie and you love this Godzilla, you can't get the SH Martial Arts, this one's a good one to go for. I for one have no regrets getting this guy. He is still one of my favorites, and I highly recommend him again. So this is Draco New Studios signing out.